Welcome back to another personal development video. This is number 17. I can't believe I'm almost at 20. Like, I'm gonna hit 20 by the end of this month. That just kind of like freaks my brain out real quick. So today, I am talking about putting stuff off versus taking action. So when you have those things that like you need to do and you don't do them, I do that a lot, and I've been realizing the last couple of months that I do that a lot, and I've been trying to do those things that I've been putting off. So like for April and May, I kind of made this list of everything I've been putting off and tried to check it all off. Now it's all kind of like everything I didn't do was irrelevant because I moved, and all of that stuff that I had was like about the last place that I lived. So I've been trying to just like get that stuff done, and I've been figuring out some things that have been working for me. One of the things too that I realized that like I really make things like horrible in my head. I'm like, it's gonna take so much time and it's gonna be so difficult, and I'm just gonna be like emotionally drained and energetically drained, and oh my gosh, I just need to wait till I can have like a whole day to do it. No, like, I'm not climbing Mount Everest here. I'm just like applying to something, or I don't know, what were some of the things that I had? Like, putting in a little bit of extra work on my website. Like, they're really not a big deal. The things aren't really difficult. Sometimes it might take like 5-10 minutes at the start. It's kind of slow going because I have all of this mental resistance from telling myself how hard things are. But then once I get started, it's like I get into a groove and I get into a roll, and then I finish it and I'm like, what the heck? Why was I telling myself it was so difficult? So some things that I figured out that have helped is to make a to-do list and put it about 3/4 of the way through the list. So I've had all day of checking stuff off, and sometimes I'll add things to my to-do list that I'm already gonna do. Like, it's more of like a plan of my day almost, and a to-do list. It's kind of a combination of the two, because there'll be like also like I'm gonna do this, and then like I'm gonna go on a walk, and then I'm gonna take a shower. Like, here's where I'm gonna eat after I do this thing. So it's kind of it puts a to-do list, a few things of a to-do list, like into like a daily schedule as well. And so then I go through and I like have stuff like I check it off, or sometimes the way I put it in my notes in my phone, I'll just put like a couple asterisks or something ahead of it. But I have all day of all of these things checked off, and then it gets to like 6-7 o'clock at night, and I come to this thing that I've been putting off, and then I usually have like 3-4 things behind it depending on like the day and what I'm doing and stuff. And so I don't want to lose that momentum of checking stuff off. And it's also kind of like easier in my brain. It's not like this big thing, it's not like this standout thing. It's like, oh, this is just something that I'm doing today. So that's been really helpful. And I know there's all these tips of like, do it first, do the big thing first and get it out of the way. But like, for me, it's been better to have that momentum of doing things all day and checking stuff off all day to like actually do the thing. The second thing is to only have a to-do list like once a week. Because if I start having them, I start doing this like every single day, and I'm like, you know what, this list worked out great. I got everything done. I'm gonna do that again tomorrow, and then maybe like I don't do one thing, and then the next day like I don't do 3 or 4 things. Like, I just start to get this momentum of not doing things. And then when it comes to a day where like I have something that I've been putting off and I have all this like mental drama about it, I don't want to do that thing either. So it's better to only do this for me like once a week. At the moment, I don't really have anything that I've been putting off, so I don't really have any of it going on anymore. But that's what I was doing for pretty much the month of June. Is like once a week I'd be doing something that I had been putting off that I really like needed to do or wanted to do. And the last thing is I tell myself how easy it is. So I'm like, it's only going to take, not at the moment, please. That's going to make a bunch of noise. Thank you. Can you wait like 5 minutes? I tell myself how easy it is all day long. Like, it's only going to take 30 minutes. All I have to do is like A, B, and C, and then it's done. what else? Or yeah, it takes like no time at all. It's totally a piece of cake. Like, or I'll combine it with something like, I can like take a break right afterwards, or like I can listen to music while I'm doing this, or I can do like this thing kind of at the same time or whatever. So it makes it so, like in my head all day, I'm just telling myself, you're in the way. How easy it is. I make it, it's just like it's no big deal. Try to take away all the mental drama that I've been creating about this thing, and it's just like a part of my daily life, a part of this to-do list, checklist that I have. Like, it's no big deal. And so that really helps because I've just been creating all of this internal chatter of how easy it is, how it takes no time, how it's only this and that, and then it's done, instead of like it's horrendous and I need all day to do it. So that's what I've been doing. It's helped me be really successful at like getting things done that need to be done. Um, so yeah, I don't really know how to end it from there. Um, but that's just what I had to talk about today, and like it feels good to like have something that I've been working at to talk about because it's personal development and like to see a little bit of progress. So yay! I am going to end there. Have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful weekend. I will see you guys next Friday for another personal development series. We're gonna be on number 18. Oh snap! Then it's only 2 to 20 because everybody can do math. So I will see you guys next week.